Breaking news. Donald Trump predicts the market crash, and he didn't even tell anybody. Damn you, Trump!
This just in! We have just received word that if Donald Trump would have warned America, the market crash might not have happened. I hope you're happy, Trump.
What was he thinking? He predicts a market crash and doesn't tell anybody? Trump wanted this to happen.
Trump knew about the market crash the whole time, and he never said a word. He belongs in prison. Yeah, you know, if Trump would have just let me know about the market crash and his psychic abilities, I could have done something to stop it. Trump knew about it the whole time. This wouldn't be happening if I was president. Hey! I'm filing criminal charges against Donald Trump for withholding information on his prediction of the market crash. You going to jail for this, Trump?
We have reason to believe that Donald Trump used Russian time travel technology to predict the market crash.
Is Donald Trump a psychic?
And how do we know that Trump doesn't use his psychic abilities to spy on us in the shower?
Trump is spying on us in the shower? Oh, you know that's what he doing. I don't feel safe. It's against the law to spy somebody while they're showering. Trump must be stopped. We need to erase Trump's psychic abilities. It should be against the law for criminals to predict the future. When the market crashed or whatever, I totally almost died. And Trump was just totally gonna let it happen.
I am officially filing criminal charges against Donald Trump for using his psychic abilities that almost caused AOC to die.
You going down for this, Trump?
If I was president, this wouldn't even be happening. I'm launching a full-size serum exhibition on Donald Trump and his psychic abilities.
What else does he know?
If Trump is a psychic, we need to run some tests on him. He could be using his psychic abilities to destroy America. When I'm elected president, the first thing I'm gonna do is lock up Trump for not telling anybody about the market crash. We're launching a full investigation on Trump's psychic abilities. What else hasn't he told us? Huh? What else does he know?
You know, I hate to say it, but if Trump knew about the market crash and he knew about his attempted assassination, and he never told anybody. So Trump knew about his attempted assassination?
I knew it. That's why he moved his head.
Breaking news! Donald Trump knew about the attempted assassination!
I knew it! The son of a bitch knew the whole time. That's why he moved his head. Hey! I'm filing criminal charges against Donald Trump for using his psychic abilities to avoid an attempted assassination. All Trump had to do was let us know about the market crash. This could have all been avoided.
He just stood there and let the market crash. How could you vote for somebody like that?
No wonder Joan Rivers knew so much. Trump was using his psychic powers and telling her everything. Say goodbye to your freedom, boys.
Sorry, guys. I tried.
You said you were gonna stop him!
I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it.
There's nothing we can do about it. You're damn right there's nothing you can do about it. Trump, I think I speak for everybody when I say we're tired of your mouth. What did you just say? I said, you shut your mouth or I'll slap you through the sheetrock. Sorry, sir. It won't happen again. You're right, it won't happen again. Call me Mr. President. Mr. President! That's more like it, you piece of shit.
What's gonna happen to us?
Well, if you're lucky, life in prison.
Don't worry, guys. I won't let you.
Is Cash gonna investigate me for Fang Fang?
Yep. Probably.
Is Cash gonna investigate me for lying and tampering with January 6th?
He's gonna investigate us all out.
Oh, I'm gonna poop my pants. I'm gonna poop my pants.
Don't you dare poop your pants.
I'll poop your pants, Eric.
Don't you dare poop your pants.
He actually pooped. Hey, I don't mind cleaning up the swamp, but I'm not gonna clean up Eric's shit. Guys! Pull yourselves together. You act like this is your first rodeo. Yeah, come on, guys. Cash can't get us all.
What are we gonna do?
Same thing we always do.
Are you talking about shredding documents?
That's right. Shredding documents.
Won't matter. Cash is on the hunt. You're all f***ed. Don't listen to him, Adam. Whatever. Smile, dipshits.
Everybody say I've been cashed.
I've been cashed.
Ah, it smells like shit in here.
Just open a window or change my diaper.
Oh, I wish this house smelled like Trump's cologne.
Trump's got a cologne?
Yeah, and it smells amazing.
Man, everybody's got their own cologne. How come I don't have my own cologne?
Because nobody wants to smell like a dirty diaper, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me for not smelling like your cologne boy, Trump.
You're just jealous. You'll never smell as good as Trump.
Hey, is that what you want? You want me to wear Trump's cologne? Would that make you love me again, Jill?
Spraying Trump's cologne on your dirty diaper isn't gonna turn me on, Joe.
Come on, admit it. Ever since you smelled Trump's cologne, you've changed.
Oh, really? How have I changed?
Well, for starters, you're in the bathroom every 5 seconds with that damn Trump blow-up doll.
You never talk to me, Joe. Trump talks to me.
It's a fake blow-up doll, Jill. It's not Trump.
Oh, really? Then how did this fake blow-up doll get me pregnant?
What?
I haven't changed, Joe. I'm just tired of changing your diapers.
It's a medical condition, Jill.
Whatever. Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Busy doing what? Texting Trump?
No, why? Did Trump say he wanted me to text him?
What?
I'm just saying, if Trump wanted me to text him, it would be rude if I didn't text him back.
What the hell are you talking about?
Nothing, just forget about it.
A few moments later.
Well. Looks like Joe finally decided to smell like a champion.
Who could that be?
Don't worry about it. I'm expecting a package.
Oh, what is it?
Something that's gonna fix our marriage.
Oh, please be Trump. Please be Trump.
Yeah. Smells like shit in here. Sorry, it's a medical condition.
Here's your package, Joe.
Oh man, that smells so good.
No, everything I do is good.
Hey, does your cologne really work?
Ask your wife.
So do you love me now?
No, but I sure do love Trump's cologne. Your wife may not like you, but she'll always love Trump's cologne. Trump's cologne. What winners wear. Bill, what about the client list?
The what?
You know,
The list of white clients that went to Epstein Island. Yeah, nobody cares about the client list. I mean, Jeffrey's gone and Ghislaine's in jail. Case closed. Did you know Jeffrey Epstein? No, hell, we were best friends. Nope.
Earlier that day.
hello and welcome to the pool. Today on the show we have, what's that smell?
That's my new cologne called 26 Flats by Bill Clinton. It's a real knockout.
Smells like cigars and virginity.
It only smells like that for a second. Then it smells like chloroform.
It smells like Bigfoot's.
It's got real bits of virgin in there, so you know it's good.
Does your cologne work on women?
100% of the time, it works every time.
Have you smelled Trump's cologne?
I smelled it, but I didn't inhale.
Oh, I can't stop smelling Trump's cologne. It makes me moist just thinking about it.
Yeah, Trump's cologne don't even have chloroform in it.
Wait a minute. Trump's got a new cologne?
Yeah. I broke a nail last night. After I smelled
I have to put on 3 pairs of underwear every time I smell Trump's cologne. And I still leak.
I spread on cucumber.
So, Bill,
Yeah?
how many employees has your wife gotten rid of so far?
Well, I think it's over 50. What missing employees?
Does your wife deserve a pardon?
A pardon? She deserves life and... she deserves a pardon.
Bill, what about the client list?
The what?
You know,
The list of white clients that went to Epstein Island. Yeah, nobody cares about the client list. I mean, Jeffrey's gone and Ghislaine's in jail. Case closed. Did you know Jeffrey Epstein? No, hell, we were best friends. Nope. Never met him.
And how many times have you been to Epstein Island?
26 times. I've never heard of that place.
How many emails did your wife delete?
33,000. What email?
What about the clients?
Clients? What clients?
The clients on Epstein's client list.
Ain't no no way white people gonna prove white people on a client list.
Wait a second. Why was Ghislaine Maxwell arrested?
For trafficking.
So if he was arrested for trafficking, there's gotta be a client list. Were the victims he targeted even real?
Oh, they were real. No, they weren't real.
That's all hearsay, y'all. Epstein Island?
Paper.
Was that hearsay too?
No, Epstein Island. It was a bad place.
And that's our show.
Okay, can somebody totally explain this to me one more time?
It's really not that hard to understand, AOC.
Yeah, I mean, this is all basic stuff. Learning politics is hard.
That's not the only thing that's hard.
I need a beer.
All right, so back to what I was saying. So you've got some money you got to give to the government every year. Let's call it a tax for living in the country.
One time in waitress camp, I totally heard somebody say tax, and I'm like, tax? Is that like some kind of new taco sauce?
Anyways, so the tax money, it goes into a big government piggy bank.
And one part of that piggy bank is called USAID, which is supposed to help people in other countries with stuff like food, schools, and medicine.
Oh.
Now picture some people, let's call them amazing people, who decide to start their own club called the NGO.
Is an NGO like an Indian or like whatever?
No, stupid! An NGO is like a non-profit group that says it's doing good things for the world.
And these amazing people go to USAID and say, hey, give our club some of that peasant tax money so we can help other people. Wink, wink.
I'm like totally confused.
Well, here's where it gets tricky.
The idea is that USA hands over a bunch of that tax money to the NGO.
But instead of actually doing a ton of helpful work like building schools or feeding people, the amazing people in the NGO just sit around not doing much of anything at all.
Oh, like pickles.
Oh my gosh, Bernie, can you shut this bitch up?
Now, even though they don't do much, the NGO pays the amazing people big salaries. It's almost like they're getting rich off the tax money peasants give the government.
Then there's some amazing people. They take out that salary money and they give it to the Democrats, to help them win elections or push their amazing ideas. It's like a big loop.
Yeah, the tax money goes to USAID. USAID then gives it to the NGO.
And then the NGO pays the amazing people.
And the amazing people, they sell it to the Democrats. Isn't that right, Mitch?
So when people like that racist Trump or that guy nobody voted for, Elon Musk, say, hey, let's shut down USAID or cut its funding, the Democrats and amazing people get a little upset.
They get upset because it's like someone threatening to break into the giant piggy bank.
I am like so confused.
All right, you doofus, listen up. Rich and powerful people keep rich and powerful people rich and powerful by using tax money. Understand?
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be an Idiot? With your host, Jim Verdi!
Hey everybody, I'm Jim Verdi, and welcome to Who Wants to Be an Idiot? A game show where, well, I think you get the point. Alright, morons, are you ready to play? That's a tough one.
Hey, can y'all repeat the question?
Are you ready to play? Wow, this is a hard game.
Ain't y'all supposed to start with some easy questions first?
Let's see, can you totally use it in a sentence or whatever? Are you ready to play? Can I phone a friend? I guess.
Hello?
Hey girl, it's AOC.
What's up?
What's up?
What you want, girl?
Okay, so I'm totally on this game show or whatever, and I totally need your help. The question is, are you ready to play?
Damn, that's a crazy hard question.
I know, right?
I have to phone a friend real quick. Let me call you back.
Hello?
Hi, what's up? It's your girl Jasmine.
What's up? Hey, can I call you back? I'm totally in the middle of this hard game show.
That's why I'm calling you, girl.
Really?
I got his friend and he's help with a question.
What's the question?
Are you ready to play?
Oh my gosh, that's totally the same question I'm trying to figure out. Jasmine, are you ready to play?
Why you ask me? Because I'm black?
Yeah, asking a woman of color a question is totally racist.
Why can't you ask the boss of rocks over here?
6 hours later.
Are you ready to play? Okay, so I Googled it, I asked Siri, and all of my followers are totally telling me the answer is yes. Okay, let's begin. So, did I get it right?
Oh, man, here come that nasty old Nancy.
I can smell her from here.
Hey, guys. Oh, man, I be playing mind games with my handlers. They tell me to shut up, I shut up. But when they tell me to talk, I start talking again.
Stop staring at my big juicy booty!
Until Donald Trump is indicted, democracy will never be restored.
Anybody want some highly classified information?
Oh my gosh, seriously? Stop staring at me!
I'm gonna stop breathing until Donald Trump is arrested.
I got highly classified information for hot dogs and pasta.
My life is so hard. Sometimes I can't even leave the house.
Which house are you talking about?
I ain't got nothing.
Well, you're on a stamp.
And anybody can get on a stamp.
Well, you got millions of dollars.
Anybody can make millions of dollars.
Barack! Yeah?
Hey, come here!
Oh, what's going on? Tell Michelle to put the seat down. I almost fell in the toilet when I sat down to pee.
She's always doing that.
It's annoying.
I know. Women, right?
Why isn't anyone paying attention to me? Has anyone seen my brother?
Hey, bro. You seen my laptop?
Put your mask on. Come on, Barack. Push it. I like my men big and strong.
Me too. I'll be the next Harvey Weinstein.
He totally wants to date me.
Oh, man. Here come that nasty old Nancy.
I can smell her from here.
Hey, guys. What are you doing?
What you want, nasty Nancy?
What you drinking on? Can I sign your vodka?
I ain't got nothing. I'm broke. You don't even know what it's like to be me.
Hey, pull my finger.
Oh, hell no.
Come on, you got something. Give me a sip.
I told you I'm broke.
But you've written 10 books. Obama, you got any ice cream?
Bye, Pelosi.
Whatever. I gotta take a jump anyway.
I forgot to tell you what happened yesterday.
What happened?
Well, I was next door crying about how hard my life is.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Joe shows up. Hey, Reagan. What? Hey, can I talk to you? What do you want? Hey, man, listen, I got 80 million votes, all right? Can I have America back, please?
You want America back?
Yeah, I want it back.
Sure. I didn't know you wanted it back, buddy.
I believe I can fly. You got corn popped the fuck out.
This is my country, punk.
Well, what do you think? Damn!
Thank you. Come again.
How you doing?
Who the hell are you guys?
We're from the Department of Government Efficiency.
What's that? Doge? Sounds made up.
I'm afraid we have some bad news.
Bad news? What kind of bad news?
Well, after a recent audit, your job title is no longer required.
No longer required?
Nope. Sorry.
But I'm the lead analyst for Coffee Ring Forensics.
Oh, I totally understand, but $2 billion a year to analyze coffee ring patterns is just too much.
So that's it? You're just gonna throw me out like a dime store hooker? I've been here for 37 years!
Sorry about that.
You've been dogs! Nobody even voted for you, Elon.
Send in the next one. Says here you're the lead protein specialist.
That's right.
What does a protein specialist even do?
I collect protein samples from employees in the bathroom, and closets, and sometimes under the desk.
Says here you got a $2 million a year knee pad budget.
You can't put a price on your knees.
And $5 million a year for pearl necklace cleanup services?
Oh yeah, a protein specialist is a messy and sticky job.
And also very unnecessary.
Yeah, you just got dozed.
What the hell's going on here? Am I in trouble or something?
It says here that you're the director of the Department of Random Button Pushing?
That's correct.
And what exactly is it that you do here?
I do experimental random button pressing on office equipment to see what the button does.
Well, I'm sorry. $2 million a year for random button pushing is just too expensive.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go.
You can't do this to me. Who's gonna press the random buttons?
Sorry, you've been dodged.
Did you like totally want to see me or like whatever?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is like total sexual harassment.
Says here you're chief of the flat office navigation team.
Oh my gosh, would you stop trying to date me?
What do you do here?
Duh, it's like totally obvious. I lead team expeditions to the edge of the office.
Well, $20 million a year to find the edge of the office is way too much. So,
You've been
dodged.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm dying.
Are you okay?
Would you stop hitting on me? I'm almost dead.
Do you need an ambulance or something?
No, it's okay. It was just a climate change.
Says here you're the vice president of office plant gossip?
Yeah, so what's your point, you racist? Page 47!
And what exactly does a VP of office plant gossip do?
I document and interpret the secret racist conversations of office plants, you racist!
$5 million a year for plant gossip?
Page 47!
You've been dodged! What is this all about? Is my brother okay?
Settle down. Your brother's fine, all right? We're just here to find out exactly what it is you do around here.
I only do my brother, I swear. We want to know what your job title is. Oh, I am a senior consultant for cloud shape interpretation.
What the hell is that?
I specialize in predicting racist events based on cloud formations.
$20 million a year for cloud formations?
You've been dodged!
Is this about me pooping my pants in the office again, or what's going on here?
Says here you're the chief bubble wrap popper.
That's right, squirrel.
So you just pop bubble wrap all day?
Well, I mean, it's a little more complex than that.
So what is it that you do around here?
Well, I mean, I'm the chief bubble wrap popper.
Yeah, you said that, but what does a bubble wrap papa do?
And why does a bubble wrap popper need a fucking security team?
Oh man, don't get me started on the life of a bubble wrap popper. I'm lucky to be alive.
You've been dodged!